Yeah, this is like the worst light in this part of my house. All right. Well, hold on. Where do I have to go? Where do I have to go? There. All right. There's decent lighting. Good enough anyway. All right. I just got my website back up. Come on. Where can I go? There's like white behind me everywhere I go. Okay, there we go. So I just got my website back up. It was kind of a huge pain in the butt. For anyone who doesn't know, the history of my website goes kind of like this. So I made a website a really long time ago, like when websites were just starting to be a thing, you know? And I only had one rule for it. I could add things, but I could never take anything away. So, you know, even if I did something embarrassing and dumb on it, I was like, well, that's what I did at the time. So I would always just leave stuff and keep adding things to it. And it got to be, you know, a pretty big website. And several years ago, I let it go because I was like, I don't really want to be on the internet anymore. But then a bunch of people were like, hey, Jaimie, keep making videos, man. And then people convinced me to like go on Patreon and, you know, keep making videos, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, well, I guess I should put up another website after, I mean, this was like a while later. So I made a newer website using, you know, like modern techniques, which was, oh, WordPress. Oh, I hate WordPress. Oh, it was so tedious using this like partially automated nonsense that just makes everything more complicated and Anyway, I made kind of a cool website, I think, but it was just such a pain to deal with and like update that I just never did anything with it. And eventually I was just like, let me just get rid of it. So anyway, I was like, you know what I would rather do? I'd rather go back to like my original website style. In fact, why don't I just get my original website, go back to the original rule of the whole thing, which was that I can just keep adding things and put that online and just start adding things to it. But of course, there are like no basic HTML editors anymore. I shouldn't say none, but man, pain in the butt trying to find one. So I still had the old HTML editor, which was just a free thing, Netscape Composer, right? But it doesn't work on Windows 7. So I have two computers. I had one that I wasn't using, and I was like, well, let me put Windows XP on that one. I've got my old hard drive with Windows XP and this, you know, Netscape Composer, and it's got a bunch of cool old drafting programs. Yeah, let me turn this into an XP computer with a whole bunch of cool programs that you can't run anymore. So I did that. So then I could edit my website, right? My old website, my old style website. I'm going to call it classic, my classic style website. Anyway, then I still had a web host because I paid it for 10 years when I did it, I don't know, a few years ago. So I go there and I'm like trying to upload my website. Of course, they want you to use WordPress, and if you don't use WordPress, they still want you to use some template, and like they're like, everybody get in line, sit down, color between the lines, do as you're told. And I'm like, I don't do that. I'm an anarchist. I want to make it from scratch the way I want to do it, and screw off. Let me do it the way I want to do it. So, it was a pain in the butt trying to get this like my own weird old basic HTML website online. So what I ended up finally doing was publishing a really basic one through their template. I was like, all right, what is the simplest web page, just one page that you guys can put up for me? And they did. And then I was like, all right, now there's a page that I know that will show up. So I went on my FTP thing, found that page, replaced it with my page, and then everything worked. Oh, and I'm using FileZilla for the FTP thing. Seems to be working pretty well. I do also have WSFTP, the old thing I used to use. But FileZilla seems to be working. To get that, I just typed in FTP thing for a website, open source, and it came up, and I was like, all right, tried it. It seems to be working. Anyway, I'm going to shut up for a second. Let me turn my camera to the other side. Oh, look at that. There's my website. Oh, it's... can we actually zoom in and see? Yeah, adventurebuilders.club. And I've updated my links in the videos under No, not my links. My links in the description under my videos. So it should have my website thing down in the description now. Anyway, I'm going to tell you a super secret thing. This needs a bunch of work still. I updated a few things, like, I put the Adventure Builder movie up here and a little bit of stuff, and, fixed up some stuff up here. And here's the Jaimie support page, which didn't used to exist. It was different. And then the Adventure Builders Club page, which a lot of people have asked me about putting this back up, because that was like the thing that people liked about my website most before. Maybe not most, but people asked about that a lot. So that's back up. And then down here is, all the old stuff from my old website. And up here is where I'm going to start putting all kinds of new stuff. But, I got to work on that. Well, I did put one new thing, the Adventure Builder movie's there. And I'll start putting more new stuff. Anyway, here's all this old junk that I used to have. Someone was recently asking about when I built my house in Vermont. Well, if you go over here to adventures. Hold on, Eritrea. I can't do that right now. Then there's some track and field stuff. One time I went hiking with a bear, not with a bear. But anyway, there are a bunch of, where do they start? Yeah, here's where I was building the dome in Vermont. Ooh, here's it actually together. And if you click on one of these, there's lots of pictures, and you can click on the pictures and see, how I actually built it from scratch. So I didn't have video way back then, because this was a long time ago. Not that video cameras didn't exist yet, but it was a while ago. Here's a good one. Yeah, look at that. So excited. Anyway, feel free to peruse all this stuff. There's one thing I really like about this old website is that there's like a lot of stuff on it, like nested stuff. So you can click on things and go to places. Like you can go to the Adventure Builders page, and then there's pages on each of the virtues, which I haven't been talking about in a while. But like if you click on strength over here, then you go to the strength page, and it says some stuff about it. There's some video and stuff. I'll have to add more stuff to this page and everything. Anyway, let me show you a quick secret while I'm on here. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to hold this thing in my hand steady. If you scroll down all the way to the bottom, keep going. Okay, all the way to the bottom. Then there's like just nothing down here, except right here it says this is a test. Ignore it if you can. Literally, I was just testing if this would work, and it totally works. So I'm gonna let you guys know. If you click on the word test, then you get to the super secret thing that I've been working on a little bit lately with my kids. This is a video game. Let's see. I'm gonna be a human player, and then I'm gonna set a whole bunch of idiots. Computer players, and then I'll set a couple non-players. All right, so now I should have 1 human player and 5 computer players, and I go down here, and this has the instructions here and stuff. And now it's, that old tank game?
Hi.
You shoot your stuff. I'm not doing a very good job right now. I don't know if this can even see.
Yeah.
Oh, let me turn up the volume.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys, quiet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so they're the computer players shooting. They're not that great yet. They're kind of idiots. Anyway, there's not that much programmed in it right now.
Yeah.
But, well, I'll tell you another secret. Let me just turn up the...
Yeah.
Okay. If when your bullet is in the air, you push D. Oh, no, I turned that off. It used to turn into dirt. Yeah, that's right, because I'm going to make it actually real things. Anyway, if you destroy all the tanks... then you go to a screen where you can buy stuff, but there's nothing to buy, so you just have to click done, and then you can play again. And there's no score or anything, but it tells you your angle and power.
Turn the dot off?
Yeah, I did, because I'm gonna make it like really like a real thing. Like that was just a test. Anyway, that's something fun to play with, and I'm gonna add a whole bunch more stuff on here. So there you go. Let's turn this back around. Where's the button? There's the back around. You can see my ugly face again. Oh my God, I'm sweating like a pig. I was just out digging. Hold on, let me just put this somewhere where I'm not holding it up. Oh, that's better. Kids all have clothes on, right? Yeah. All right, good. Anyway, let me just check what you guys are saying. New website, new old website. Yes, awesome. Hi, Jaimie. Sean said retracted message. Oh, what did you say? Oh, he hates WordPress, man. Yeah, I hate. Oh my God. So I didn't have a website for a while because doing WordPress was such a miserable experience. Oh, I hated it. It was so tedious and annoying to deal with. So yeah, going back to classic style, so much easier. Like I can just make the website offline, and then once I'm done doing all the stuff, then I can just upload it. Whereas when you're working with WordPress, like every freaking thing you do has to update. So it's like, it's like trying to drive a rover on the moon. You know, it's like you give it an instruction, then you gotta wait like. Okay, now it did it. Now I can do something else. Oh, it's so much easier to just do it in real time on my own computer, get everything done that I want to be done, and then just upload it all at once. So much simpler and easier. Anyway, retro PC operating is fun anyway. Oh man, yeah, man. Using old computer programs is so much nicer than all the new crap, because they just keep getting more and more complicated and smart. You know, when things are smart, oh God, I hate it when things are smart, because when they make things smart, it's just automated. They're making it to try to like do stuff without your approval. It's so annoying, and I'm like, I don't want it to do that. Stop doing that. And I hate autocorrect. I call it auto censor. Because like you type in and it's like changing your words, and you finish a sentence, you look back and it's like, that's not what I was typing at all. It just like made up a different sentence for me. What the? Yeah, I would rather have some typos in there than have some stupid automated smart thing change all my crap. Anyway, so yeah, I'm a big fan of the older computer stuff. Let's see. And that video game is a really old video game. I mean, the original one is called Scorched Earth with the little tanks and stuff. So I'm just making, kind of a copy of it because it doesn't run on computers anymore. Even through DOSBox, it crashes and gets glitchy. Anyway, Screams 2010. 2010, really? The last person who saw it said it looked like it was from the 90s, which it might be. I think it did start in the 90s. Wow, I just slept at the Dome last night. That's funny. Thanks for fixing the pictures. Checked a little while back and the thumbnails were dead. Really? Wait. Okay, so if you looked and the thumbnails were dead, it might not have been my website. Apparently someone is has an older version of my website up on jaimius.com. I don't know what's going on with that, but that's not my website. I don't have that domain anymore. So I'm guessing maybe someone was like, hey, I like that website. I want to put it back up. So they got the domain when it was available and then put up my old website. I don't know. If someone here is doing that, let me know. Maybe I can. I don't know. Anyway. How much money is the Vermont owner asking? Oh, okay, Joe Blow. I can tell you what someone said last week. So this is about my old property in Vermont. Someone last week said that the current owner, because I sold it like a decade ago, the current owner is asking $40,000 for my old place in Vermont. And it's like 25-ish acres. There's a dome. It's a pretty nice dome. Got a trampoline in it and the slide. I don't even have a trampoline in my house yet, which is ridiculous, but I'm getting closer to doing the upper floors. I'm making progress on that. Yeah, once I start cutting the wood for that, it's going to be exciting. I was up there yesterday chasing some bugs. Doesn't matter why, but I was just looking around being like, man, it's going to be amazing when this third floor is done. Anyway, okay. When you do the second floor, looking for updates on the sawmill. Yeah, the sawmill's still there. I think I might actually do a little bit of fine tuning on it because the blade wobbles a tiny bit. And now that the sawmill is in place, it would be super easy to just turn it on and grind the thing that holds the blade like perfectly, so it wouldn't wobble at all. Although it totally works, it doesn't wobble much. But yeah, it's the sawmill works totally well. It does great. I just need to start getting logs over here to cut them. And I'm still not sure exactly what I'm going to do for drying wood. That's one of the big questions. Like, I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. I wish I could afford it from her. I've been taking care of the place the last 6 months. Yeah, that's kind of, yeah, I don't even want to know. It's like, I don't really want to know much about my old house because like that was a place I loved so much and I put so much myself into it. Like it would be heartbreaking to know probably what's going on. I don't want to know. JT goes pro. Hi, Jaimie. Kids look so big. Hey, you're so big. You look so big. Here, let's see your muscles. Come on, show me some muscles. Wait, show it this way. Look at these things. Look at this. It's like solid too. Oh, skinny kids. But that's what I was like when I was a little kid. I was like just a little skinny thing, but wiry and strong. Anyway, okay. I should probably get out of here and go do some stuff. I hope everyone's having a good time. I just wanted to let everyone know that my website's back up and the silliness I had to go through to get it back up. And if you're on my website and you notice something that needs to be fixed, I know there's a bunch of things that I need to update and stuff. I went through and fixed a few things on some pages, but I'm sure there's, if you see anything that needs to be fixed or that you'd like to be on it or whatever, just send me an email. My email address is on the website. Although the one on there is ultramegablaster@hotmail.com, which is totally still my email too. Okay, I'm getting out of here and I'm gonna try to do some productive stuff with my beautiful day. Oh, did you want to say bye to all the human beings?
Bye.
Well, you didn't say it this time.
Bye.
Oh, okay. Did you want to say bye too, Turkey?
Bye.
All right, go drink your stuff. All right, let's get out of here.